Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite guys across the world over in the Midwest of the side, back with another banger. This is the WTP Sports Dudes. And as you see, I'm here with some of the guys, FanDuel Zay, WTP Sports Dudes, post game 86. How's it going this evening, fellas? And I'm going to start with WTP Sports Dudes, who put us all together. How's it going this evening?
I'm good, man. I'm ready to get into what we're gonna talk about this ACC conference, man, so I can see if I know what I'm talking about.
Look like them hands is itching.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, it's for me because I got a little feel and I played them numbers just a couple hours ago. And we got our young bull, our young man, FanDuel Zay in the building. How's it going this evening for you, FanDuel Zay?
Man, listen, you know what it is, man. I'm ready to get up into the grizzly real quick and get a chinchilla out of it real quick. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is. We are back with another banger.
And we got our guy coming straight from South Bend, Indiana. Post game is in the building again this evening with us, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going this evening, post game?
Oh, fellas, I feel marvelous coming straight to y'all live from the Midwest. If you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. Who doing it like this? We giving you college football, NFL, NBA, the whole nine. What you waiting on? Subscribe.
Hey, he don't like to do it. I'm gonna do it for y'all. Low post, mid post, high post. You know what I mean?
Post game. And we also got our man of many hats, Ask Somebody, City League TV. We call him T1. How's it going this evening for you, brother?
I ain't complaining, man. I ain't complaining. Good to be here with my brothers, man, doing what we do best.
And as this evening is going on, we are coming to you talking about the ACC. As we've been on our conference talk heading into the college football season, and what we're going to get it started off with, we're going to go right into it, is the Duke Blue Devils. I know when it comes to the ACC, there's a lot of different players we got when it comes to quarterbacks, returning players, as well as on Duke's end, they have a cornerback named Chandler Rivers, who's on a lot of draft boards. But as we get into this schedule, over and under 6.5 wins is the thoughts on this one. And they're starting off with Elon. What's your thoughts on that first game against Elon for the Duke Blue Devils? I'm going to start with WTP Sports Devils.
Man, listen, who the hell is Elon? Man,
Now we know who Elon is. They play basketball though.
Duke about to kick the hell out of them, man, like they were doing basketball. It's probably gonna be 105-0.
Man. So I guess you giving that a 1.
For sure. Duke all day.
What's your thoughts on this one, FanDuel Zay?
Man, that's a 1, man. Y'all know what it is. It's a 1. Y'all. I got some stuff in store for this Duke team. So, you know, as we get into the schedule, we're gonna talk about it.
Post game?
Oh, man, you know, I like to analyze the teams a little bit before I give a prediction. So 5 from the offense returning, 6 from defense returning. The key to this Duke team is the transfer quarterback from Tulane. What's his name?
Dorian Mensah.
Darian Mensah.
Yeah.
That'd be a key for this team, but they won't need too much to get the W. So I'll start with a 1.
I agree. T1, City League, man of
That's
many.
that's an easy one ball. That's a real easy one ball, fresh out the gate.
And as we get to that next game, as the board chose Duke with that number 1 to start, we got the Big Ten coming in, and that's Illinois. What's your thoughts on this next game? I'm taking Duke, of course, from that ACC. Thoughts on this next one being Illinois?
Man, listen, I'm going 0.5 here. I think Illinois is going to win this game, but I won't. I'm telling you, I will not be surprised if Duke do win this game. One of my brothers, you know, not my blood, he ain't my blood, but he my brother. He used to play for Duke, so I done seen how that stadium can get rocking a bit. It ain't gonna be an easy game at all. And they got talent. They done built the talent since then, like a lot. So I'm gonna take Illinois in this game, but I would not be surprised if you seen some Miss of Magic out there and he got them to a dub. You know, for a while, Duke, they've been having quarterbacks. Their problem being they ain't been having receivers. But I done heard a couple guys out there been balling. So we're gonna see. Mensa got to find a target early. So hopefully they're gonna find that coming up in mini camp that's about to start for a lot of teams in like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And hopefully he can find a guy that he can just trust on 3rd and 7. You know, somebody's gonna catch that rock and move them chains. But I'm going 0.5 right here. So that's 1.5 for me.
All right, we're gonna take it a post game on this one next. We'll come back around. What's your thoughts?
Look, this is kind of difficult for me because I'm super high on Illinois this season, fellas. I just am. I really like what Illinois got going on. This would be a tough road game for Illinois. I really want to see Duke before I was to make a prediction. Excuse me, but I'm gonna go ahead and say 0.5. While I'm favoring Illinois in this game.
What's your thoughts on this one, T1?
Hey, I'm going to give TikTok a shout out right now because I just saw a TikTok the other day. And they told us who not from Illinois to stop putting the S on the back of Illinois. And I felt them talking to me because I did just what Post Game did. And I put the S at the end of it, and they say that it's silent. So, you know, we're gonna make sure that we keep it silent on the show for now. But yeah, I was a victim as well too, Post Game. But this easy peasy for me, and I'm looking for the Big Ten to show that dominance this year of how good of a conference that is. So I'm looking for Illinois to go into Duke and go get one. 0.
And then we're going to go right on up top to WTP Sports Dudes. What do you think about this game here? Even though we know Illinois is your basketball squad, we talking football. We know you like Texas. What's your thoughts on this one here?
He like Michigan.
I would tell you right now, man, if Illinois is going to be as good as we believe they're going to be with all of that returning players that they have, returning starters, if they're going to be any good, this is going to be a good test for them to let us know how good they could be. I'm taking Illinois to win this game. So, Duke, you're getting a 0 from me right here because you're not winning this one. Illini all day.
And for me, this is a tough game. I think this could be a game to where, as we looking at Duke's schedule, it could play a big part in their next few games. And the same thing, I think, for Illinois, thinking of their schedule, when we looked at that a few weeks back, I'm going to just go 0.5. I like the chances of both teams, this being a game where turnovers could be a big factor and play a part as well. So I'm going to just leave it at 0.5. And before we get to that next game, we got Mr. Whitmore in here this evening with us. We appreciate you joining Pots, representing from South Bend as well. And we also got my fellow ACC guy in the house repping them Florida State Seminoles, Mr. Desjuan Townsend. Appreciate you joining the stream as well as any others out there also.
Dude, Des.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Nothing. I just said what up to Des. I just said what up to one of the Columbus goats out here. Glad to have you in here checking us out.
Definitely trying to get him in and locked for one of those shows. And the next game we have up is Tulane on the schedule, and they have to go down to Bourbon Street, I believe, down there where Tulane is, and play this game. What's your thoughts on this one, WTP Sports Dudes?
Man, this Tulane gonna get him some problems for at least a half, but I think Duke is gonna be able to pull it out and win this game. So I'm gonna give Duke the win right here. I do want to do a 0.5, but I'm gonna give them the win. I got Duke to win. So now they got 2 wins for me.
Thoughts on this one, FanDuel Zay?
Shit, I'm muted. My bad. Tulane is a non-power 4 powerhouse, low key, kind of. They've been building. I think they know how to play the transfer portal because they always gonna lose guys, just like they lost their quarterback, they lost their running back as well. But they gonna always get the next guys up that can move up a level and ball out. So I don't think it's gonna be an easy game. But I'm gonna give a 1 to Duke. I'm gonna give Duke that game. I think it's gonna be convincing enough. I don't think it's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be a good game to watch.
Thoughts on this one? City League TV?
Tulane,
Mhm.
give me the 1.
No,
Yeah, give me the 1.
you taking the 0 or the 1?
No, I'm taking the 1. They're gonna win that one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's easy work.
Thoughts on this one post game?
Yeah, I'll take the 1 for Duke.
So everybody right now got Duke going into Tulane and getting the big dub. I'm gonna go. I'm an ACC guy, even though it's not basketball. Because if it was basketball, of course I'd say Duke by 20. So I'm gonna say Duke. On the thoughts of that Chandler. Chandler is going to be a big factor, and I think Duke's defense this year. And I think this is a game where he get him a pick 6 away from home and solidify that game for Duke. So I'm gonna go for Duke as well. And we see a couple of people having Duke already with 2.5 or more wins. The next game on the schedule is NC State. This could be a tough one. What's your thoughts on this one, City League TV?
I got Duke pulling this out too. I'll take the 1 in this right here.
Post game?
Give me the Uno for Duke.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm taking a 1 for Duke. I think NC State is going to be a better team this year. Now they was like, I think they was 500 last year, but I think they give them a game. But Duke, I'm gonna take the 1, 3.5 for me. What up, Brev? What up, my guy?
If NC State was at home, I would pick them, but they're not at home, so I'm gonna go with Duke. So I got Duke with 3 wins so far.
And you said they not at home in this one against NC State?
No, they're in Duke, so it's in Duke at Duke.
I got Duke and another win. I think this would be another game where defense plays a part. And NC State is in the midst of rebuilding. If I'm not mistaken, post game, I know we always come to you with the returning starters and things like that when it comes to meaningful type of games. But I think this is a game where Duke definitely wins and wins big, possibly. So I got Duke right now with 4. With my couple of halves, I got Duke at 4 wins right now. Heading to Syracuse the following week. What's your thoughts on this game, Fandoze?
Man, listen, I like Syracuse coach. He be talking this talk. He be walking with prime. I'm not sure about this quarterback that they got from LSU. So right now I'm just gonna go 0.5 because I really ain't sure about this quarterback from LSU. But if he can ball, Syracuse got a lot of returning too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna go 0.5, but I'm gonna say Duke gonna win this game. So I'm gonna give him a 4. I'm at 4 right now. But it's hard to play at Syracuse too, that ugly ass stadium.
That dome is tough. What's your thoughts on this one, WTP Sports dudes?
I'm going 0.5 as well because Syracuse is at home, so I know they can make it a game and possibly get the win here. It's not going to be a game where Duke is just going to go in there and do whatever they want. So I'm going to go 0.5 on this one because I think Syracuse can definitely beat them at home.
Post game, what's your thoughts on this game here?
Look, fellas, I think Syracuse, they getting a lot of hype and buzz around that program. And for me, I gotta see it. But FanDuel, I think Steve Angeli is going to win the quarterback job at Syracuse, the transfer from Notre Dame. So on the road, going to Syracuse, and Syracuse could be a surprise team this season. Man, it's a toss-up, 0.5 for me.
What's your thoughts on this one, City League TV?
I'm going to go with that 0.5 as well because word on the street is Syracuse going to take a step back at the quarterback position. Now, if we recall, McCord put up some big numbers at Syracuse last year. Numbers that they wasn't used to big numbers like that getting thrown up there. So, in order for Syracuse to have any type of success this year, that quarterback is going to have to come in and duplicate what McCord did, or elevate it and take him to the next level. Which it's all going to depend on that quarterback, which direction Syracuse goes. But I'm gonna go with the 0.5 because this can go anyway.
Yeah,
Hey, Post, enlighten me about Steven Angeli, man. Who this guy? I ain't heard of him.
Steve Angeli has a lot of years under his belt. We saw in the playoffs where Riley Leonard went out, and he was out for I believe, like a whole, well, not a whole quarter, but the end of the second quarter.
Okay, that's him.
And Steve Angeli lit a fire under the team. So that Steve Angeli isn't great, but he's serviceable.
He a dude that play with his heart, huh?
Yeah, he's serviceable. So we'll see.
He could be that guy in this type of game, being in the dome. You know how tough it is at Syracuse. So I'm gonna say 0.5. Just not knowing how tough that game would be, knowing it'll be a battle, but I'm gonna say 0.5. Next game on the docket is California. They got to travel to California on this game. What's your thoughts on this one, City League?
You on mute. We can't hear you.
My fault. I'm gonna go 0.5 with this one too. We have a ex Buckeye out there in California chopping at the bits to be the man and show why he was a 4-star quarterback coming out of high school. So, I'm interested to see what Kylie gonna do this year. But I'm going 0.5.
What's your thoughts on this one, Coach?
Yeah, this is a tough one for me. I really don't like this travel at Syracuse, at California. So I'm gonna give them 0. I'm gonna say they go to Cal and lose.
What's your
Yeah,
thoughts?
man. I'm gonna have to go Duke here. California got a lot of transfers, bro. You see, it's hard to do it at the highest level, let alone the mid major. Like, I mean, that's a major school, but it's like the mid of the major schools. So I'm gonna go Duke. I think they got more stability. They gonna see too many transfers in their lineup, and I don't know if it's gonna gel. That's a 500 team from last year anyway. So I'm going Duke. 4.5.
What's your thoughts, WTP Sports Group?
Man, I'm taking Cal. I agree with post game. All this travel East Coast into the West Coast, man, I'm taking them to win this game because I feel like even though they're gonna get a break, they ain't getting no break in between. This is back to back. I think Cal is gonna be one of those teams that they always gonna play somebody really good, and I think Duke is gonna be one of those teams that they can play really good against. And I'm gonna pick Cal to win this game. They got the home field advantage, and Duke gonna have to crisscross the country. I'm taking Cal.
I'm in the same feeling with both of you guys as well. That travel across is going to be kind of hectic, and I think Kyle can get them and just get ready for that bye. They'd probably be looking too forward to that bye, especially coming off them crazy travels. Possibly looking ahead for Georgia Tech coming back home after the bye as well. So I'm going Kyle in this game, even though it's going to be a tough one. I was thinking 0.5, but that travel is going to be a big factor. So I'm going definitely Kyle's way.
Hey, so that means y'all feel like that Buckeye gonna go out there in Cal and be balling.
No, that's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
That's one win that I picked.
Oh, man.
He gonna have the ball for Duke to go down. He gonna have the ball.
He could hand the ball off if the running back just run wild.
What'd you say?
He could just hand the ball off if the running back run wild.
Hey, he handed it off. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Buckeye. Shout out to your faith in your former Buckeye. No disrespect. We respect it.
No doubt.
He only left because he want to play. It wasn't no other reason.
He want to show what he can do. And
Yeah.
it sounds like y'all already seen enough of him to know that he can beat a team like Duke.
Yeah, I think that travel is a big factor in it as well. And they at home. That's just a big factor. They're at home. What a way to show up against a big team. Then they go on a bye the following week, and they back at home in a big banger, as we call these type of games, with Georgia Tech coming in. What's your thoughts on this one, WTP Sports Dudes? I want all the action on this one.
Georgia Tech gonna run the ball down their throat. They're gonna be on a 3-game losing streak. That's what I'm thinking.
Man, what's your thoughts, fan dude?
This is a 0, bro. They're not beating Georgia Tech.
Post game.
Yeah, I think although I like what Coach Manny Diaz does on defense, they had a lot of sacks last season. I don't know if they physical enough for that Tech team, so I'll take the 0.
I'm going with the board 0.
Hey, no. You gonna stop acting like Duke some bums, man. They went 9-3 last year, man. Put some respect on them, bro.
Well, they lost to they lost to Georgia Tech last year, so that's for sure. So they definitely.
I know, but he said 3 in a row. He said 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Like they just been out here in the ACC just acting like
he disrespected them right there.
They went 9-3 because they had a former Texas quarterback. That's why.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Homerism is going around the board, y'all.
Hey, it's contagious.
So I'm gonna go with Georgia Tech in this one. I just think Hayes King makes a difference. This is senior year, even though Duke is at home. I'm taking Georgia Tech. Following week, Duke has a bye, and then they gotta prepare to go to one of the toughest places to play in college football. They in Death Valley. They got Dabo. What's your thoughts on Duke at Clemson?
Man, they avoided Clemson last year. They about to get blown out by Clemson. It's a definite 0 for me. They avoided them last year.
What's your thoughts, City League TV?
He said a big old 0.
Y'all see it? It's the O, baby.
I thought you was trying to do your OHIO. I didn't know what you was doing.
Behind it. Wasn't no H behind it, baby. It was just the O. That's it. It's just the O.
Sure. Post game.
Hey, man, if Clemson is who we think they're going to be, this old-fashioned beating.
Yeah, WTP Sports Dudes.
Yeah, Georgia Tech, Duke gonna wish that they didn't have a bye the week before. They might as well got that butt whooping over with right after Georgia Tech and go ahead and got that bye later on in the season because Clemson is about to beat the snot out of them.
Yeah, and then
what's that? 4 straight losses? 5 straight? 4 straight?
I think for
you sound crazy. You sound crazy.
4 straight. Yeah, I think you got them at 4 straight. For me,
4 straight.
Yeah, I just put them at 3 straight. I think Cal, Georgia Tech, Clemson. I've been looking at the ACC, and I think this is probably one of the 3 tough stretches for them. Is that Cal, Georgia Tech, Clemson? Even though they have buys in between both of those games, being Georgia Tech and Clemson, but I think that's just something to prepare for. Clemson best respectively won the conference last year, and they coming back to trying to win it, especially with that senior class they have, and Cade Klubnik along with the defensive front they bringing. So I went with the 0 and have Clemson getting this big win.
Hey, either no gonna look like he knows something or he don't know nothing at all. You know what I mean? It ain't no gray area.
Now, if you think about it, leading into the last few games, they got UConn. Thoughts on this UConn game, starting with WTP?
I mean, we can go one across the board.
Yeah, they're gonna beat UConn. They're gonna get back to some winning ways and beat UConn. So I'm giving them a win right there.
Fandor,
I ain't got. Go ahead next.
Post game.
Yeah, I got the 1. They got a chance to win out. At North Carolina ain't gonna be easy, but 1.
City League.
T.
Ooh.
1.
Gotcha. I think we all in agreement with that. And just looking at the schedule, is this where Duke come back and complete the resume and possibly have?
Just because WTP Sports Dudes said they're gonna lose 4 in a row don't mean none of that's gonna happen.
Right.
I'm gonna guarantee you right now they're not gonna go 0-4 in that stretch. And I'm willing to bet any type of money on it.
So what I'm saying is the possibility, like I just see 3 straight losses, but I see the way they recover out of the end of the stretch. Virginia, North Carolina, Wake Forest, and as we all just pick UConn. can we say those all are ones, or will anybody give it a 0.5 or a 0?
I'm just with Zay. I can't see three straight going. I think they're a good enough football team to not lose 3 straight, because if you can lose 3 straight, you definitely can lose 4.
For sure. That's a fact.
And it can grow and just turn into a little snowball and just keep on tumbling down. If you lose 3 straight that early in the season, it's looking bad. They just looking for that paycheck now, so they ain't going as hard in practice.
Did y'all watch that Duke Miami game last year? When Cam just went absolutely ballistic in like the last 10 minutes of the game, they was about to beat Miami last year. Let's talk about it. This the same program that y'all throwing under the bus.
I mean, the scoreboard, the
scoreboard says one thing. Everybody
didn't say
that watched that game knows that game was way closer than that scoreboard. Everybody knows it.
Like it was close in the third
It was a nail biter.
Yeah. Then it just got out of hand.
So for me, I have over 6.5 for Duke as far as in the season outlook with Virginia, North Carolina, Wake Forest. I give them 0.5, only respectably knowing they got to go to Chapel Hill as Bill Belichick's, area being there. We never know how that game could go. Outside of that, I have Duke looking fairly well with that same 3, possibly 4 losses this year.
I got them at 8.5, easy.
Oh, so y'all just going down? Yeah, so y'all just doing the last 4 on this one right here?
Yeah, because we can be done with these last 4 games in one whop.
Yeah.
Like I got them at 8.5. The only one I got at half is North Carolina because they traveling to Chapel Hill, but I think they're gonna win that game. But I'm gonna give Bill Belichick some respect, like he ain't one of the GOATs out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and respectably, that's why I gave a 0.5. And just we know what can possibly happen at home in North Carolina. Big game late in the season as well. Conference is Duke and North Carolina. Any thoughts for you, WTP Sports News, on the last few?
I got them right at 6.5 wins, man. I don't think they're going to beat North Carolina. I think at that point, Bill Belichick and his boys are going to have some things figured out. They're going to be able to beat Duke and slow Duke down, and I think they're going to beat Duke. So I got North Carolina winning that rivalry game against Duke, and I've got them at 6.5, right at where they're supposed to be.
Any thoughts for you on this one, City League TV?
They're gonna beat UConn. They're going to lose to Virginia. They're going to lose to North Carolina and beat Wake Forest. So that's 2-2 right there on that. And I'm going to UConn. I would do a 1. Virginia, that's a 0.5. North Carolina, that's a 0.5. And Wake Forest, I mean, that might be a 0.5 too. So I probably only what's that? 1, 2.
Just go ahead and call them dumpster
I only got them at about 5.
Listen, before we move on to the next team,
5.5.
I just want to say they lost by 1 to SMU last year. They lost. We talked about the Miami game, and then they lost to Georgia Tech by 10 points. So all right, and they got a better quarterback this year.
And they only beat North Carolina by 1 last year too.
No,
they only beat Florida State by 7. What's your point?
Oh yeah, if they only beat Florida State by 7, that means they're not that good. I mean, well, they wasn't that good
we're
last year.
We're talking about the ACC here.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Post game, what's your thoughts on the last 4?
Yeah, the Carolina at Carolina is going to be tough rivalry game, but I'm with Rob, man. I think by that time North Carolina should be clicking. So I got them at 7.5, but they easily could be one of the players in the ACC if a couple of calls, turnovers go their way easily.
The next team we got coming up, we're bringing up those Louisville Cardinals, and they got a few returnees. What's the returnee board looking like over there for Louisville post game as you so great with your expertise? We know they have a great transfer at the helm, and that's Malachi Moss coming from USC.
Hey,
And I think
let's keep Louisville short and sweet too, man.
short and
We
sweet,
behind on time.
because if we look at Louisville, it's just a lot of talking this ACC, but it's not a big conference. But
So
we got
we could do four at it. We could do like 4 games at a time. Like just cut it in threes.
Hey,
Three
Moss,
like
just
we just
let,
did that
let
last.
I'm gonna pop off
Yeah.
the first 5.
So real quick, Louisville was heavy in the transfer portal. They bringing back 4 on offense and 3 on defense.
yeah, let's just go ahead and skip to September 27th. I think everybody got ones across the board.
We gonna go to Pittsburgh, Virginia. That's what I was gonna do anyway. The first 3. We got Eastern Kentucky, James Madison, Bowling Green. Then we
Yeah,
got
that's
Pittsburgh coming in at the 4th game against Louisville. They playing that one out. That Pittsburgh. What's your thoughts on this one?
give me a 0.5 on this one right here.
What's your thoughts post game?
Listen, with them getting Miller Moss and having Isaac Brown, listen, I like the coaching staff. I like what Brian Brom and Jeff Baum are doing at Louisville. So I'll take the 1.
What's your thoughts, WTP Sports Dudes?
Man, I got them winning their first 2 games, losing. No, their first 4 games. I got them winning all 4 of those.
Yeah.
Man, I got them ones for the first 5. I was just doing Pittsburgh out of respect. They got ones in the first 5 games. I think they see Miami and they 5-0. They got them in the top 25.
Yeah, give me the one for Louisville right here too against Pittsburgh. Let me take that 0.5 up out of here. Go ahead and give me the 1.
For me, when we talk about Pittsburgh, it's just their quarterback. What is a quarterback going to do in this game? Shout out to Raheem Bowles from Columbus, Ohio, still doing his thing and returning with Ruben Bain. Some of that solid defense. If they can get off to a fast start defensively, they can get that home win as well. So I'm going 0.5 on this game. And they have Virginia the following week, and they coming right back home to play that game against Virginia. What's your thoughts on this one?
I don't think they play football in Virginia no more. So next.
Well, they had a banger at Virginia last year. So, maybe Louisville gonna go ahead and smack them at the crib. They got the dub. So give me the 1 for them. I'll take another one. They undefeated still. They getting talked about in the 12-team playoff right now.
Yeah, right now.
What's your thoughts, WTP Sports Dudes?
I got them beating Virginia. I got them winning those first 5 games too. I got them winning 8 games, man. I don't think I have them winning more than 8. I think they even gonna lose to Kentucky. I know I'm jumping way ahead, but
Well,
I
this
don't think
next one is really gonna really determine. It's going to determine which direction Louisville's going to go this next one. Because if they can pull this next one off, which I believe they can, I'm going with the 0.5 on this one. But I believe that they can pull this next one off against Miami.
Ooh, spicy.
What's your thoughts post game?
I like that.
And that will make them undefeated. That will make them all the way.
That will make them 6-0, and like you said, they will be talked about when it comes to the playoffs. I know what Miller Moss showed us last season, but I think that Jeff Baum and his system is really quarterback friendly, and he if anybody can make something out of Miller Moss, I think Louisville can. So at Miami, we got to see Carson Beck. That's my biggest thing with Miami. If Carson Beck is healthy and clicking, then I like Miami. But right now, I'll take the 0.5 at Miami.
Man, if Louisville beat Miami at Miami, they need to fire their coach right now. There's too much talent in Miami. It's too much talent. Give me a 0.
I'm with you, Zay. I got a 0 on this game. I got Louisville with 7.5 wins. I think this is one of the games they lose. Miami, I have them losing to Clemson, and I believe I have them losing that game against SMU, even though it's going to be a tough one.
Oh, we skipping ahead to get rid of these bums?
Yeah, not that they bums. I'm not going to
I
take.
mean, I'm just saying, I got them losing. I got them losing to Virginia Tech in Blacksburg.
Yeah, I'm about to say they got some games coming up. Virginia Tech, Cal, Clemson, SMU, Kentucky.
Are you talking Cal because you're Buckeye boy? Is that a homer?
I mean, what's your point for this game?
Nah, I got them winning our game against Cal.
Oh, okay.
They at home. I just think Moss is going to be
That would be a 0.5 game for me right there.
And y'all, real quick, Louisville only got 4 road games this season.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
Louisville could looking at this schedule. Louisville could be in this that Louisville could be that second, or if well, no, I don't think they're getting past Clemson, but we'll see because they have to play them. But you still have SMU out there too, and depending on if they get past Miami, but I mean they have a schedule to where they could be ready depending on that quarterback play.
Yeah, to wrap it up, I think Louisville will beat everybody but the teams they're not supposed to beat this season. They don't have Lamar Jackson this season, fellas. So that's bad for them. I don't think they'll beat Miami, Virginia, or excuse me, Miami, Clemson, or SMU anyway. So, but I think they'll be solid, just like okay.
Hey, can I say this too? I think they gonna lose to Kentucky. God damn it! What we talking about?
Me too.
Like, what are we talking about? Get them out of here, bro.
That is a big battle too. Louisville, Kentucky. We know that's a rivalry. Man, and where's that game at? Is it in Louisville or because we know it's
If it's in Louisville, and that's a big rivalry game, so that holds a little weight. But me personally, I don't think Louisville is that bad. I really don't. I really like this coaching staff and they running back especially. But I'm telling y'all now, if they get their hands on Miller Moss and shape him up to what he needs to be, look out.
And I'm telling you now, Kentucky gonna come in there after playing all these SEC dudes after getting beat up all year, and they gonna want to punch somebody.
That could be true. That's a rivalry game.
So what's the over and under for this? What was the over and under?
8.5.
8.5. I'm going under.
Yeah, I got them at 7.
Let's go ahead and get the moving. I'm going under.
I'll take the 8.5.
I can see 8. I win.
Matter of fact, I got them at 6.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Under.
So I'm under. I'm under all day. All day.
The next team we're gonna bring up.
Go ahead.
Right, this look a little crazy. Colorado was first, bro. This look a little crazy. Best schedule I can find, though.
We got it's cool. We got Colorado up first for Georgia Tech schedule, and what we're gonna start off with on this one is the first couple of games. We're gonna go all the way down to Duke. I'll give y'all a few minutes to get a couple thoughts together. If you want to jump in and talk something, I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk post game, starting with you. If you first up, you can go ahead. I got a few wins for Wake Forest. For Georgia Tech to start off as well.
Oh yeah. Although I'll take the 0.5 at Colorado, but Haynes King, Jamal Haynes, they returning 5 on offense, 4 on defense, including their kicker. Georgia Tech showed me a lot last season. I really, especially how they played Georgia. I thought they were going to win that game. That what was it, 8 overtimes. That was a hell of a matchup.
Man, that was one of
And
the craziest games I ever seen.
facts. And it feels like they knocking on that door and they ready to kick it down, but we'll see.
Hey, just so we could kind of catch up to the stream, we have 40 minutes. Post, go ahead and talk about the first 3 games, bro. In your opinion.
Or we all can go one at a time and just go through it and have our over and under right there.
Nah, but he want to let him get into depth though. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Let him
All
talk
right.
his talk.
Well, why you trying to speed us up then?
Yeah, we all
Because
the way
we
down
have
the
40
field.
minutes. We got to talk about we got to talk about 4 more
Hey,
teams.
hey, let's get the moving and grooving, fellas.
All right, I'll just go my over under for Georgia this season. Um, yeah, I got this
You
team at
just
9.
won Colorado, bro. But that they starting off the rip with a good game. Like Zay saying, we still got to talk about it.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay,
went
so
down. Yeah, go down a few games, but talk about certain teams in between.
Or
Okay,
That's
we
why I
can hit
said
the
3. It's 12 games. That's why I said 3, 3, 3, 3. Everybody talk about the first 3, then everybody talk about the next 3.
there
all
it
right,
goes.
all right. So at Colorado, I think that'd be a toss up game. I think it has a chance. I'm not saying it's gonna be. It has a chance to be the best game of the week that week. But Gardner Webb, nothing to see
Excuse
there.
me. Excuse me.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Has a
Best game of
chance.
the a chance.
A chance. Colorado and Georgia Tech.
Yeah, that's
That
gonna
can
be a banger.
Yeah,
That's gonna
that
be a
can be a
banger.
lot of points, my man.
It's gonna
8
be a
p.m.
great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great game. Like I say, that hey, college kickoff weekend is. I think it may be one of the best ever.
Well, that's gonna be the best game of that day because it's on Friday.
Right?
That's a Friday
Yeah.
night
I'm talking about
game.
the whole weekend with everything.
But that's gonna kick us off for the weekend.
No doubt, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
That's gonna be a hell of a game.
Oh yeah, I
Man,
can't wait for that one. I didn't
can't
say
wait.
it's gonna be the best. Has a chance. That score can be like 52-49, fellas.
For sure.
Entertaining, entertaining. So not the best, but just very entertaining.
Gardner Webb, nothing to see there. Clemson, that's gonna be tough for them to win. So I'll take 0.5, 0.5, and a 1.
So at 2 for the 3. Go ahead, T1.
All right, I'm going to 0 for that Colorado. Y'all know I'm a primetime homer. Then you got a 1 for Webb, and then you got another 0 for Clemson. So I just got them with one win right there in that first 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 0.5 at Colorado. I think Colorado actually gonna win that game for sure. Like I think they're gonna come out blazing for prime. I'm gonna give them a 1 for the Gardner Webb, and I'm gonna give them a 0 for Clemson. There's no way they're gonna beat Clemson. Even though I did see them play Georgia tough, I think this Clemson defense though is gonna be like second to none for real. I think that's gonna be the best defense in the country.
what's your thoughts, WTP Sports Dudes?
I got them 1.5. I'm gonna go half with Colorado since they're at home. It's a night game. I'm quite sure Prime is gonna have his boys ready. I'm gonna go 0.5 there, and I got Clemson beating them. And I got them beating Gardner Webb. So 1.5.
He on my cheat sheet. He on my cheat sheet.
Overall, actually, I went through the whole schedule. Of course, I got them at the over 7.5. I got them at 8 exactly. The tough game, of course, for me was Colorado. Then you got that game in there with Clemson. I put that at 0.5 just because you're talking about 2 senior QBs, respectively, in their conferences. And then you have that last game against Georgia. I have them actually losing that game this year, even though we're talking about an 8 overtime game. And then again, I have Pitt. We just don't know what Pitt going to do. I think it's going to be a wild card season for them with the QB coming in. He got a lot to prove this year. So I have them at 8 total wins, taking the over. But as we are going up against Temple, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, being the next 3 teams, do we all agree with wins, or is anyone in there with a 0.5 on those 3 games?
Oh, now I got a .5 at Virginia Tech. I think Virginia Tech is going to be the team in the conference that play a lot of people tough. It might not project to wins, but I'm not just going to go in and say Georgia Tech is going to beat them because I think the
They
legs
lost
of
to Virginia Tech last year too.
that
So
that's that
and
yeah,
it wasn't like it was a close game. It wasn't a blowout, but they lost to Virginia. They lost to Virginia. Lost to them last year.
and that's the wildfire that you playing with Kyron Jones because his legs can win him any game. It's just he just ain't consistent. But that's my dark horse team in the ACC for real. Them and Duke. That's my two dark
Who
horse
that?
teams.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, because Kyron Jones. The time is now. The time is now. If you're gonna do something, the time is now, and they could shock the world for real. And I don't put it past them that they couldn't, because really that's a football school. But I got a .5 right there, and then a 1 everywhere else. So I'm at what 4? That's 4.
I got my next 3. Who we got? Temple. I give them that 1. Wake Forest. At Wake Forest, I'm going .5. Virginia Tech, I'm giving them 0. So I just got them at 1.5 right there. So they got 2.5 wins right there for me out of 6.
Post game.
Yeah, so Temple, Wake, and Vitek, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I got them 2 wins and a possible.
WTP Sports Dudes.
Man, Georgia Tech has a really favorable schedule, man.
They really do.
Not tough, man, at all. I got them going 2-1 here. I think they're going to lose to Virginia Tech again this year. I got them going 2-1 right there. So right now I got them at 3.5.
And we got following those games, we got Duke, Syracuse, and what's that last school in there? Is that UConn?
NC State.
NC State. Okay. I had to look a little closer. Duke, Syracuse, NC State. Then I'm gonna go ahead and throw BC in there. Those 4. Start with you.
I run it off. So really, only way I'm gonna give them a .5 is Syracuse. I think that could be a tricky game for Georgia Tech. It's always about matchups, bro. And I don't know. Something causes me to think that Syracuse might be the team to slip them up. So everywhere else though, I got them 1s. Everywhere else.
Syracuse popped them last year, so of course they're gonna want to get their get back.
Yeah, I know it's at the crib too, but I
Yeah,
think it's going to be a game that could go either way, though. To me, you know what I'm saying? It could go either way, but I think they pull that win out.
T1.
All right, that's the next 3. We got what's that? Duke, Syracuse, NC State, right?
Yeah,
And Boston College.
Okay. No, that's the next 3. Duke, I'm going. Duke at Duke.
No, T1, you got the 4. We're doing 4 right here. We're doing the last 2 by
itself. The last 4. All right, because I ain't get to do Duke and Syracuse or North Carolina State, but I'll do them all. Duke at Duke, I'm going. That's a .5. Syracuse, .5. North Carolina State at North Carolina State. I don't think they have a favorable schedule. I think they gotta work. What's their over and under? They can win those last 2. What's the over and under? Possibly last 2. 7.5. 7.5.
Got to think they led by a senior QB and Hayes King, who's not going to give up.
That is a killer number. It got to be, so it got to over, like in gambling, 7.5 mean, if you say over, that means they have to win 8 games, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going under.
You can't win 7.5 games, T1.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So
is it just 7 or 8?
I know that's where the points come in at, but I'll just be like, how people be thinking like, yo, it's a tie. Like, ain't no tie, but I get it. Because right now we're doing 0.5s and all of that stuff. So
Yeah, that's
I'm just saying like
possible
that
win,
off of my
possible
gambling
loss.
stuff when you throw the points in there, 0.5s and all of that stuff. So
That's how Vegas trying to get us, man, and our money.
yeah.
What's your thoughts, WTP?
I got them winning all 4 of those games.
Oh
So I got
wow.
them at 7.5 right now.
Ooh, somebody
No,
like
you
my
know better than
ACC.
anybody that college football is filled with upsets, man.
He
Come
like
on,
that
man.
ACC conference too. So the last 2 we got
I
Pitt.
know, but I can't pick none of them.
We got Pitt and Georgia. The last 2 on the schedule. Any thoughts on this one? Starting with FanDuel.
Yeah, I'm right at 7.5, bro. I'm going. They're gonna pop Pitt with the 1, 8.5, and I think they'll play Georgia good again this year. And really, the jury is out for me for Georgia. We know I love a running back, but I still got to see something from that quarterback. I'm leaning 0.5 on this, so I got him at 9. Because I don't know what Gunnar Stockton is. I don't know what he is. I know what Haynes King is, and the running back. Come on, somebody help me out.
Isaac Brown.
No, it's not his name.
Jamal Haynes.
Jamal Haynes.
Yep.
I know what Jamal Haynes is,
They
and
got
I think that is going to be one of the best QB running back duos in the country. So I'm gonna put 0.5, man.
Post game. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm right there with Zay, man. I'm not sure this won't be the year Georgia Tech knocks off Georgia. They've been knocking at the door, so I'll take the 0.5 in that Georgia game, and I got them at 9.
That game is at Georgia, correct?
No, it's at Georgia
I
Tech.
said Georgia Tech.
Ooh. Georgia gonna be trying to get in, so I'm still going Georgia. We're gonna need them to get that win late. What's your thoughts, City League TV?
I got a 0.5 for Pitt and and the 0 for Georgia. Like I said, I'm unfortunately I'm going under with Georgia Tech right here.
It ain't unfortunate, my brother.
WTP Sports News, Georgia, Pitt. What's your thoughts on those last 2 games?
I got them going 1 win. They're going to get Pitt, but they're not getting Georgia. I got them finishing with 8.5 wins, so they're going to meet that over.
I think we're about the same. I got the over with 8. I just don't think they can get Georgia this year. I think Georgia is going to definitely be a program that returns, and I just think that game before playing against Pitt going to be just a little battle, something that.
Remember, they had a good game with Georgia last year.
Hey, for all the viewers though, we all deserve to change our opinions the week of. I'm just letting them know, y'all.
Oh yeah,
We ain't
throughout the
crazy.
Once we get to seeing the games play out, we just going off paper and just what we think they're bringing to the table this year. So
We deserve it, right? You feel me?
this for fun because the season ain't started yet, so we have to have something to talk about.
That's why I wasn't too mad when No said 4 straight losses. You know what I mean? That's my guy, man. I'm gonna give him a chance.
Next team we're gonna come in with is
The
hopefully
defending champ.
he is in the chat. What will Miami's win total be this season? The over and under is 9.5 for the Miami Hurricanes this season, and they start off, we know, with a banger, as we call them, for Notre Dame. Go ahead, get the drum roll, FanDuel. What's your thoughts on this first game? Hopefully KT's tuned in. Appreciate you if you are, and all those others that's watching as well. What's your thoughts?
Miami gonna pop Notre Dame, but at the first game, they ain't gonna pop them like it's gonna be a blowout or nothing. I think they just gonna win the game, but I think that's gonna set up Notre Dame just how they had that early loss last year to just like lock in. So I really don't see Notre Dame losing more than 2 games this year. Really, this is the only game I think they probably gonna lose. And I think it's just gonna set a little thing in there, a little clock in their head, like, bro, we don't get it together, it's over. You feel me? Because they independent. So I think Miami win this game, bro. But I'm gonna give a 0.5 because I ain't just saying they just gonna win the game. I ain't just saying that. And then I got them beating Bethune-Cookman, South Florida. So
Time out. Who we on?
I'm at 2.5. That's first three.
Yeah,
we-
2.5. We good. We at the September 20th game, so we got Notre Dame, Bethune-Cookman, and South Florida. We know
I'm
the
saying
first.
for who? What team? We didn't switch teams. I missed
Look,
something.
It's Miami, Florida on the schedule.
You switching it up to Miami, Florida. You got your pick on Georgia and Pittsburgh already.
We're doing the Miami Hurricanes right now.
Okay, that's what I was asking right there.
Notre Dame, Bethune-Cookman, South Florida. What's your thoughts on them first three?
Notre Dame going into Miami. That's gonna be beautiful, man. That's amazing weekend right there. I'm going to 0.5, and then I give them the one and another one. So I got them 2.5 in those first three games.
WTP Sports News.
I got them losing to Notre Dame. I mean, Notre Dame's defense is going to be better. And I think the fact that they got a run game they can lean on. Good defense and a run game can win you a game in somebody else's field. I got Notre Dame winning that one, but I got them winning the next two against Bethune-Cookman and South Florida.
Post game, we know your boys got that banger to start off against these Miami Hurricanes. Just for me, I got them at 2. We're gonna let you talk about them Notre Dame boys. I think they're gonna lose that first game. Notre Dame, I think, could come out and win that first big game. What's your thoughts? These first three.
Moss, Zay, Rob, T-Wine. Miami returns 3 on offense and 4 on defense.
So
what's going to happen in this game is Miami is going to load the box up and focus on stopping Jeremiah Love in that running attack. And that's going to be their first and last mistake, because no matter which quarterback is named the starter, they both are better passers than Riley Leonard. So what's going to happen is they're going to load that box up, and they're going to find out we got wide receivers and a quarterback who can get the ball down the field this season. Miami is going to lose this game.
Like
Then we're gonna mess around and find out straight out the gate. I like that.
Then we're gonna go. We're gonna have the next 3. We're gonna take the next 4 with Florida, and in between these 4 games, you got 2 byes. You got Florida, then you got a bye. Then of course you got my Florida State Seminoles. Then you got a bye. Then you got Louisville and Stanford. Thoughts on these next 4 when it comes to the Miami Hurricanes?
I got the next 4. I got them getting all 4 of them.
y'all can't hear me?
We can now. We can.
Oh, I was about to light you up. Go ahead, move forward. I was about to light you up post game. My camera just went out like randomly on me.
Yeah,
Light me up about what?
I got the next 4. I got the next 4 wins.
Said the next 4 wins.
I
Florida.
got ones. I got 4 ones. Yep.
What's your thoughts post game?
So that's who? Florida State, Louisville, and Stanford.
Yes, sir.
Man, somebody's background is crazy. But man, listen, that Florida game, I've been hearing a lot about people thinking Lagway won't stay healthy this season. So that worries me a little bit about Florida. Florida State, man, Moss, your quarterback been talking heavy, and I like it. I like it. I like how y'all quarterback been talking.
Mm-hmm.
But he gonna have to back it up when them pads come on.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I like that. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna say I give him a 3 with those 4 games, 2 wins, 2 halves.
Which win is it? Is it a win with Florida State? Talk to me about that Tallahassee, Florida game. Don't be scared.
No, never that. I got the Florida games at 0.5, and I got the wins being Louisville and Stanford. Well, you know what? I called the Louisville game a .5, so .5, .5, .5, and of course a win against Stanford.
Thoughts on this one,
Yeah.
WTP Sports News?
I got them at 3. I got 2.5s. I got Florida as a 0.5. I got Florida State as a 0.5 since they're at home. And I got them beating Louisville and I got them beating Stanford. Listen, this dude's got freaking 6 home games out of their 7. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I
Who
was
made
looking
this
at.
schedule?
It must have. That's a welcome blanket for Carson, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I got 0.5, of course.
Hold on, let me go, bro. You go last.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. I was gonna let you go last.
Go last, family. That Florida game is tricky, bro.
It's tricky.
I'm gonna go 0.5. I think Florida might win that game. I'm at 2.5, so that'd be 3. It's 0.5 though. That Florida State game, it get a little tricky too, because the way Castellanos talking is like they about to burn the world. So I'm gonna give it a 0.5 until he shut me the hell up. Because I like when dudes talk like that too, Post. Like you gonna talk like that, I expect some big boy stuff. You feel me? But I think Miami win that game though. So I'm gonna give it a 0.5 there. DeVille, I think it's gonna be a shootout. And I went 0.5, so I'm gonna go 0.5. But I think Miami win that game and they're gonna blow Stanford out. That's a 1.
All right, I'm gonna go. I just got 0.5 with Florida, like you said, Zay. I got them losing. Of course, to my boys at home, I just think it's a different season, and I got them beating Louisville and Stanford respectively. That's just how I feel when it comes to Miami. So for me, I have them, which is crazy. I think at 2.5 right now, and no 4.5 right now. So the next few, we got SMU, Syracuse, North Carolina State, Virginia Tech, and Pittsburgh. Out of those 5 games, starting with post game, what game may give you a 0.5 or 0? How you have Miami these last 5 games out of the season?
4-1.
SMU, I don't think they get talked about enough. They won the regular season last year. So the SMU game at SMU is going to be tough. And really, guys, I gotta say, like, if Beck is to me, it's 2 different scenarios. If Beck is healthy, if Beck can't stay healthy. If Beck can't stay healthy, I don't have much faith in Miami. If Beck stays healthy and is his old self or better, I like this Miami team.
Well, he threw 2 or 3 interceptions in every big game last year. So hold your health on that.
WTP. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the way this team is built with that offensive line and the weapons they have and their ability to be stout up front also, I think I don't think they're gonna ask him to throw the ball around like that. But I think he could definitely, if that elbow is healthy, he can definitely do enough to get them over the top, because I think they'll be better defensively this year than they were last year. That's all.
What's your thoughts, City League TV?
At SMU, I'm going with the 0.5, but Syracuse, North Carolina State, Virginia Tech, Pitt, I got them beating all of them. So what's their over and under?
8.5. 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, that's about. I'm at 9. I'm at 9.5, but there's no half. You know what I mean? There's no halves. Either you win. So that's a really, really, really good one for Miami right here. That's a really, really good one. And for a gambler, I'm not putting my money on that. But I'm gonna go just as if we have to pick one, I'm going over.
Man, listen.
Sorry, I'm going under. They're gonna lose 3.
Listen. I don't think this schedule is very tough.
It's not.
Uh, they avoided Clemson, bro. Who did SMU
Boy,
beat
don't
last
miss
year?
the schedule.
Oh, hold on,
Ain't
T1. Let
nobody
me cook
voting
up real
about it.
quick. Let me
Cut,
cook
go
up real
ahead,
quick.
cut.
Man, they avoided Clemson, bro. First of all, let's talk about it. SMU didn't beat nobody last year. They were talking about Indiana. Yeah, Indiana popped everybody that they played last year, though. SMU almost lost to Duke. Let's start there. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, they almost lost to Louisville. Let's start there. I mean, listen. They got popped by Penn State in the playoff. Bro, SMU was not who we thought they was last year. I don't think they're gonna
Agreed.
come out here and play Miami tough. I just don't, bro. I think Miami's gonna pop them, bro. And they might get popped against Louisville. They just might. So I'm gonna give them a 0.5 against Louisville, bro. And shit, if they lose to Florida State before that bye, it might get ugly for
Don't get
SMU.
Moss started. Don't get Moss
It
started
might
because
get
you
it
know
might get
that's not
ugly for them.
happening.
I'm just
Let
saying
me
it
cook
might
up.
get ugly. They can have like 5 losses at the end of the year.
Yeah. Look, you trying to get me go under.
Let's
So I'm right there at that half. But if I'm gambling, I probably will have to go under.
Hey, the only reason why I said
They're
they're
gonna
gonna beat
lose
Notre
3
Dame in the
games.
first place. Only reason why I said they're gonna beat Notre Dame in the first place because you can catch Notre Dame early in the season, but once they get the cooking, it's hard to catch them.
Yeah.
It's hard to catch them.
I think Notre Dame gonna be ready coming out the gate. Just like we all have to be ready coming out the gate. We have to be ready. Texas have to be ready. Ain't no tune-up games. Ain't no scrimmages.
Hey, we'll see.
Ain't
A
no
lot of
scrimmages.
teams,
Straight to the meat.
don't play good the first week or the third week at that. A
Yeah.
lot of teams ain't gonna play good the first
Yeah.
week though. You're gonna see a lot of errors.
You would have.
A
I
lot
would
of
agree with you. Real quick, I would agree with you if this was a home game coming off of a big victory against a team we were supposed to beat. But this is a away game at Miami, so that's why I'm favoring Notre Dame.
I
If
get it.
you feel me? If it
Yeah, I get
because
you.
last year we a big win at Texas and A&M, then we go home and whatever that was. So
Post game, if you could check into something for me, and I'm gonna come back to you before after I go to WTP Sports News. See how many Virginia Tech returning on both sides for me, if you could. What's your thoughts, WTP Sports News?
I'm looking at this schedule as a whole, man, and it is a schedule that can be navigated without a whole lot of resistance. I mean, the first half of the schedule is kind of tough once you get to Florida State, but the second half of the schedule, the last 7 games, man, those is they. I don't see anybody there that I can say is really can beat Miami. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think they're going. I got them at 9 wins. I threw a couple of 0.5s in there because of Blacksburg and because of SMU in Dallas. But, I mean, they could easily beat both of those teams, I believe. I know they're going to beat Pittsburgh. I know they're going to beat NC State. I know they're going to beat Syracuse. They're going to beat Stanford. I think they can beat Louisville, too, pretty easily. So that 9.5 doesn't look that hard to me, man.
It
doesn't look that hard. So
Like
I
they
got them.
can easily
I got
win
them right. I
11
got them
games
right at the
too.
9.5 though, because Notre Dame, Florida State, Louisville, them games can get tricky to me.
they can get tricky. In fact, they get tricky.
And I'm agreeing the same way. Looking at their schedule after them first few games, looking at Notre Dame, Florida State being those big games on their schedule. I know what you're saying about SMU. You never know how that game can go. But the thing for me with the 0.5 on Virginia Tech is the way how they played them last year. How many are they returning and bringing back that Virginia Tech team post game?
All I care about is Kyron Drones.
Yeah. I'm
That's all
like
I care about.
I'm like this. Miami could easily be 11-1 or 10-2. You know what I mean? They could easily be that. But like Rob said, I'm with him. I'm like 9 wins, like almost like for sure. Looking at the schedule, they could get to 10. You know what I mean?
See,
But
Juan, I don't know if you was here when I was talking about the show that I was trying to do about a team ceiling and then their floor.
yeah,
They
yeah,
could easily be 11-1.
yeah.
Easily. I could see 11-1. But I
Hey,
could see,
depending on
bro,
quarterback
bro,
play,
I
they could
could
be
see
12-0. If they were to pop Notre Dame off the rip and have that confidence, because you got to remember how much confidence plays in a sports. Period. Once everybody is out there and on the same page, and we feel like we can go out there and take over the world. I mean, it's a whole lot that a team gets from that.
yeah, but looking at the schedule too, even though you can navigate it, I could see if Carson Beck ain't right, you go 7-5.
Oh yeah,
Easily.
yeah,
You
easy.
going 7-5, bro.
Hey, but look,
Easily.
Here's something too, though. Now, when you think that SEC quarterback coming from a school like that should be able to go to the ACC, and you should be able to go out there and dominate and
I
have
ain't
a
like
little
his
bit of
ass
fun.
last year.
But I'm just saying, like Kyle McCord went to the ACC from the Big Ten and went out there and had a little bit of fun and a lot of success.
Yeah, but
That
I thought
earned him
Kyle
some money.
McCord could sling the rock, though. I don't think Carson Beck can sling the rock.
All right, well, they're in the ACC. It might be a little easier for him.
I
Is
don't
that a
know.
little Homer talk you talking
All
with
I
that
need is just another
ACC?
half a millisecond to be able to throw that ball. That's the difference between, a lot of times a good quarterback and a great quarterback, because they just got that little bit of time to be able to read everything and dump that ball and put that ball where it needs to go. Like any quarterback can be great if they can go back there and sit in the pocket and bink, 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 bink. It's easy.
Carson Beck, his ass is trash, though.
Go
His
ahead
ass
and
is
pull that
trash.
Miami
I'm telling you.
schedule up
He
since we're
throw 2
talking
or
Uh,
3 picks in every big game.
I feel you. I ain't
Almost
mad
damn
at
near.
it. Yeah, I
He
ain't
got
mad.
rolling, though, last year. He got rolling. Like
Go
the
ahead,
last
man.
5 games, he got rolling.
Can you pull that Clemson schedule up for me if you could,
We
FanDuel?
got Clemson next.
Yeah, say the
Oh,
champs of
that's
the
the
ACC
wrong.
and
That is the wrong
the
schedule.
Seminoles for lies.
Here we go. No, that ain't it.
Appreciate everyone tuning in this evening.
There we go.
We running through this ACC schedule, giving our picks to over and under some of the wins throughout the season. As the season will be seen, some of the picks by the week could be changing, of course, but you know how it go. And starting off, we got the first few games for Clemson, starting off with a banger against LSU. Then you got Troy at Georgia Tech and Syracuse. Those first 4 games, for me, I'm going to just go ahead and give Clemson a 3.5. That 0.5 being that LSU game. I just think that's just all these teams coming out with bangers to start. We don't know what we're going to see out of LSU. We don't know what we're going to see out of Clemson to start. So I'm going to go 3.5 Clemson beating Troy, Georgia Tech at Georgia Tech, and Syracuse. Coach, man.
Man, I go. Hey, the first 4, I got Clemson not losing. I think Clemson coming out the gate is going to be the best team in the country coming out the gate. It could get tricky for them when they play some of these sleeper games, and we're going to get into that. But the first 4, I think they're going to pop LSU because Brian Kelly ain't the man he say he is. And I ain't like Garrett Nussmeier. That was the first time he was starting last year. He balled out. But what's up with that defense and that secondary? Like no mentioned on the stream last week. Georgia Tech can be tricky because they at Georgia Tech, but I think that team is way too experienced, bro, to even fumble that game. So I'm going with them in that game. And I mean, people high on Syracuse. I'm not Syracuse. I'm not one of them ones. So four for me.
What's your
Yeah, I
thoughts
got
on
them
this
with
one?
4 as well. I got them with 4 as well. LSU's defense is, I don't know what it's going to be. So I definitely got them Clemson beating them in that first game.
City League TV.
Man, I'm gonna just tell y'all, I got them with the over, and I have their ceiling as 12-0. I have their floor as a possible 10-2. They're in the playoffs.
This is a team that coming in have the preseason offense and defensive player of the year, and Cade Klubnik and TJ Parker as well. Respectively, we know what they do at their positions. So that's just something to think about as well as we are breaking down this schedule and heading into this season, as we got a lot of people who's picked Clemson to win the ACC as well. What's your thoughts post game? What's the return on the offense and defensive side as well?
Juggernauts and more juggernauts. 8 on offense, 5 on defense. As far as the first 4 games, I believe they'll be 4-0. I really like this Clemson team, y'all. I really do.
I think we can go down the schedule with this, y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm already
down the schedule.
We got
So
North Carolina.
go ahead and give us your whole breakdown.
Well, I got ones all the way down to Duke, and I'm being respectful to the Mossberg. We can start there if y'all want to, if everybody in agreement.
I'm cool. I got them. I got them 12-0.
What's your thoughts?
I don't got them 12-0 though.
Yeah, I got them 12-0.
What's your thoughts, Post?
Man, I think they very well could go undefeated this season. They get the victory over LSU. And really, so they got South Carolina the last game of the season, but really I don't see too much. I mean, of course, conference games can get tricky, but I like this team to go undefeated.
I could see Clemson right there to where, guess what? They're in a conference championship game, and now you get to talking now with everybody knowing and understanding that it's a long season. You know, they may not play the starters. They may be like, hey, we already going to the conference championship game. We resting. They might play for the first quarter, and you know, if we lose this game, we lose this game. This game may not mean nothing. So it may really be 11-1.
You still keep your guys sharp. You just dial down the play.
Like I said, a quarter. Y'all got a quarter, and y'all getting out of here. We already really. Y'all said if it was the NFL, they wouldn't be playing.
Yeah, I think South Carolina gonna win that last game. I think they go 11-1.
They're gonna win it because they're gonna be 11-0, and
that's a rivalry game. Now they
might want to go.
South Carolina Clemson it is a rivalry game.
But it's a long season. It's a long season, and go ahead and bang like that in game number 12, and then a week later got to go and bang again and go do a conference championship. And then a week later, so you got to 2 weeks later, you got to go and bang again. Or a week later, you got.
Well, they're gonna get a bye. They're gonna get a bye.
Gonna be real.
They're gonna get a bye. But let me ask y'all this though. Let me ask y'all this quick question for real, because I think we all agree they're gonna be 11-1, 12-0 at the end of the season, bro. You can pick a game on the schedule,
for sure.
Do rivalry games really matter? Are they gonna go out and really play South Carolina? No. Because hold up. We got T1 on the set, man. I'm being respectful in all ways, bro.
Yes, sir.
We got T1 on the set. He like to think we ain't called the game how we was supposed to call the game because we was being cushioned on our play calling. And what we do? We went out there and whooped everybody's you know what. I'm just saying T1 could be on to something. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Look, I can easily see them like, dog, it's not that important to go out here and bang like this and then have to go and like I say, especially they're already going to be in the conference championship game. So now you have to think about, hey, do we need to take these conference championships up out of here? Because we already got the long season. And to go from
hold up, T1, you going down another rabbit hole. Just show up on Saturday morning for what's happening in college football. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, we're going down another rabbit hole. Let's stay focused.
What's your thoughts,
at 120,
What's your thoughts, WT?
If you think for 1 second Ohio State and Michigan is going to lay down in that game, that's nuts. If you think for 1
was the
second.
ugliest. That was the ugliest game I ever seen in my life last year. Who gonna disagree with me?
Only
Me?
because your quarterback got his bell rung.
I don't want
Your
no
quarterback got
nothing.
his bell rung, so that's what made that game look like that. If you think for 1 second Texas and
Okay.
Texas A&M is going to be resting some damn players, man, hell no. You
I'm
think
just saying that was the ugliest game I ever seen in all of my entire life. I'll be 53 years old. That was the ugliest rivalry game for Ohio State and Michigan
Hey, let me
that
say
I've
this.
ever seen.
Let me say this. Let me say
Ain't
this because
nobody resting no players, bro, in no rivalry game.
Post
I
what you
agree.
said, man.
I agree with Rob 100%. But let me real quick because I know we've been going. But T1 and Zay, that Michigan loss is the reason why y'all won a national championship. Agree or no?
I agree.
I agree. All
I
day.
agree. You gotta. Hey, they
I've said
figured
it
out
all
a way. They figured out a way to recalibrate the guys, and the guys had a meeting, a players only meeting in the locker room, and then they called the coaches in and addressed the coaches about the game plan. What better way to focus, motherfuckers? I'm just saying. Everybody was focused after that point. They was like all pointing fingers, but they was all still together though. It was like, bro, that's your fault for missing that assignment, and that was your fault for calling that play. And then everybody just was still together. But it could have broke up the team though. That's what I'm saying. It went the right way for us. It could have broke up the team. Real talk.
Just my thoughts on Clemson. I know a lot of people thought that Clemson wouldn't be a team that would be prominent how they did last year, sneaking in that playoff, even though a team we're going to talk about next and look at their schedule won the ACC, but it ended up faring Clemson's way overall as they got into the playoff, was able to get a win and do what they do. So for me, looking at that game against Florida State with Clemson, at Clemson, it's been a while since we beat them. And the last time we played at Clemson,
You moving to Florida State right now?
Yeah.
nah, we still looking at Clemson's schedule. I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking about the fact that when we played at Clemson years ago when we won, what we did that year when we won at Clemson. I'll let y'all check the record books and we could say that for Saturday as well. But I just have a lot of faith in my team. And if I see my team on the schedule,
Florida State,
certain games, I'm going to pick them now. We still got SMU 8.5.
We got SMU. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I was saving them before Florida State just to look at SMU overall.
We probably should skip over these bums.
No, we just going to overall look at their schedule. They have them at 8.5. But I like Clemson's chances at the 9.5 more so than Miami's. Being a team that has
Clemson, it's very easy for me with Clemson.
I mean, some of them games that everybody have Clemson in the write-off, like the Florida State game being at home. I know Death Valley is not a place to play, but as we're going to see when we got our schedule coming up to that game, we could be in a position like we were that year, I think, back in 2013 with Francois to make that same type of move in Death Valley. So that's something to think about. And you said when that QB talking that smack, fan Thursday, you want to see what he about. So I'm going to just say that for week one when they at home in Doak Campbell. So for SMU's schedule, reigning champs of the ACC, returning Kyle Jennings, and it's just a team I think coming into the season for a lot of people in the ACC really want to see what they're going to do.
What's the players that they have returning post game? Do you know? Do you have that?
So they got 5 on offense, 2 on defense.
But they got Kevin Jennings back, and I respect Kevin Jennings.
Right.
Jennings, can I just spill through the whole schedule real quick from myself because I can get mine done real fast.
On your losses.
I got them at I think 5.5 or 6.5. I don't know if I counted wrong. First of all, it's a 0.5 for me at Baylor. They're going to lose that game though. Then they're going to play Mo State 1.5. They're going to play TCU. That's a 0.5 for me. That's in Texas. That's damn near a big bro, little bro type situation. Middle child, younger child. That's 2. They're gonna scrape Syracuse. That's 3. Scrape Stanford. That's 4. They're gonna lose to Clemson. That's 4 still. They're gonna smack Wake Forest. Wake Forest is a basketball program. Let's be serious, guys. That's 5. I put 0.5 for them against Miami just because it's later in the season. And they was definitely a playoff team last year. They still got their starting quarterback. That's 0.5. I think Miami gonna win that game though. That's 5.5. Boston College, easy work. Louisville is tricky. So I don't know if they're gonna win that game or not. That's a half a point. So that's 6. So I had them at 7, I think. Yeah, 7. So that's my 7. But really, they could lose that Louisville game real easily. Let Miller Moss catch his flames. Because Miller Moss can spin that thing. He can spin it.
We appreciate New King God tuning in. He said Miami is winning the ACC. He said Clemson about to get this work. And SMU is overrated. I think this is coming straight from a Miami fan. We appreciate you joining, and we're going to have so much more talk as the season continues.
Hey, New King,
New King,
run it back, though. We talked about Miami. After you get off the stream with us, run it back and look at what we said about Miami, man.
Make sure you jump back
and
in the stream.
Subscribe after you like it.
And give us your thoughts. Leave in the comments what you thought about, what you think about your 9.5 that they have you in the season. What's your thoughts, WTP Sports Dudes?
I only see them getting really 6 wins, and I can see them getting 6 wins. But the other 6 is either a 0.5 or a loss.
Nah, fact.
So they got probably the toughest schedule in the ACC, and I don't think they're that good. So
I ain't think they were that good last year. No, you talking the right talk.
Yeah, but they had an easy schedule last year.
Exactly.
This year they got a tough schedule, and they're not that good. So I don't got SMU, but they spent a lot of money too. I got SMU maybe getting 7 wins, maybe 7.
They have spent some money. That was a great point because they had a very successful season last season. And they want to continue to build off of that if they plan on going anywhere, because if they go south right now and having such a great season, if they go south right now, that's going to be bad for their program. And now it's going to be real easy to get lost in the sauce and be all the way behind the big boys. It's going to become real easy for that to happen for any university that ain't keeping up with the Joneses.
Do we think, though, that Texas Tech, TCU, SMU, do we think all 4 of these teams is going to be good? Baylor, it ain't enough talent out there for that. Somebody got to fall off. Hell
It ain't
nah.
gonna be them.
It ain't gonna be them. I'm agreeing. It ain't gonna be them. They ain't got the bag like everybody else.
6.5 for them, Moss. I got 6.5 for SMU. What's that over and under? What's that
Over and under is 8.5. So you got
under. I'm under easy.
What's your
I'm
thoughts?
under real easy. I want to get my money out.
Yeah.
I'm about to get back to betting the house on it.
I'm gonna send you 20. Don't put the house on it, but I'm gonna send you 20.
Don't put the house.
Send me 20.
I'm like under that 8.5 off this schedule, 8.5. I don't know if they can duplicate what they did last year.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. And
8.5. I think I might want to put something on that.
Yeah, 8.5 is tough. What's your thoughts on this one, post game?
Oh man, I really like Kevin Jennings. I like the offense. SMU is going to want to score, and that's the only way they're going to be able to win because their defense is going to be worse than it was last year. I agree with Rob. They had a really easy schedule last season. I don't think they will duplicate their success from last year, but yet and still, this will be a fun team to watch because I think they're going to score. Are they going to be successful as far as wins, losses? I got them at 9 wins.
Hey, let me ask you this too, real quick, Post. Who was the best player on that offense last year?
Kevin Jennings.
No, he wasn't. You lied. You just lied. Brashard Smith was the best player on that offense. He was the do-it-all, the running back, the receiver, all that. He made Kevin Jennings pop. They ain't got him no more.
I mean, hey, okay.
That's your opinion.
Okay.
For me, I think it's just gonna be hard to duplicate last year. 8.5. I'm gonna just go with I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna say SMU at least get 8. You asking a lot on Kevin Jennings this year coming out. When you asking so much a quarterback, he gonna have to run, he gonna have to pass. You're gonna have to do a lot this year for SMU, and that's
Hey,
gonna
bro, talk about why you got them at 8, though. I want to hear what you got to say. Get into specific games.
I got them at 8. I'm trying to get to my nose. We had a mid-hour and 30. I got them at 8. They're not going to duplicate last year, and I'm gonna leave it at that for SMU. That team, I'm
You
just
They
ducking
gonna-
the
gotta
smoke.
be Baylor. They gotta be Baylor and Tennessee, or they not getting to their over and under. They gotta be both of them teams, or they not getting to that over.
Bro,
man.
they got to be Baylor or a combination of Miami and Clemson. Or they not even getting sniffing at 8.
They gotta win one of them games. Those
They
4,
gotta win
they
one.
gotta win at least 2 of those 4 to have some momentum towards that 8.5 for sure.
That's a fact.
And that's just gonna be tough, like you mentioned about Smith not being there this year. So of course we coming to the team of the evening that everybody want to see talked about. Got my Florida State Seminoles over and under is 7.5. And of course we starting off with that banger. And we got East Texas A&M. Then we go on a bye. We got Kent State, Virginia, Miami, Pittsburgh, Stanford, Wake
Bro,
Forest.
you ain't doing this for the rest of the teams, bro. We ain't reading down the whole
They
schedule.
ain't
Let's talk
Florida
about
State,
the first 4,
'cause
bro.
they ain't Florida
Come
State.
on, go to who you calling, bro. Call
I'm
somebody.
hosting this. Let me work. Let me cook.
Oh my god.
And then we got Wake Forest, Clemson, Virginia Tech, NC State, Florida. And then the ACC championship, possibly where you'll see these Seminoles at. What's your thoughts on the first 4 games being Alabama, East Texas A&M, Kent State, and Virginia?
Hey, hold up. Time out. Real quick, if y'all don't mind, for me. Zay, how dare you? How dare you? This his squad. Let him cook. Let him shine. This is time to shine. You know what he went through last year, bro. You know what he went through last year, and you want to continue to treat him in such a way when now he hosting this his show.
Let me put
Let
that
him
juju
cook.
on you
Let
off
him
of
eat.
August 30th.
Hey, listen, when I'm down, I expect somebody to kick you in your mouth and stump me when I'm done. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I expect it. I'm telling you, I expect it. The way you talk, you need to be kicked in your mouth for sure.
What's your thoughts, WTP Sports Dudes? Because I know you ready to get into this schedule.
Listen, there are 7 guaranteed wins on this schedule for Florida State. There's 5 other games that they have got to be ready to play some football. But they got to win them 7 that this should be guaranteed. They can't drop none of those.
Time out. Can I ask Marshall?
First 4, I got them 3-1. I don't think they're going to beat Alabama.
Can we talk to Moss about that one? Hold up. This is squad. And we got to let him pick and let him. But I know. But I don't want his picks. I just want to ask him about game 1, like even before we get started. Like, let me all coming out the gate with Bama. Like I say, this is the weekend of all weekends in college football history. Your team is coming off of the season that they had last year, or after coming off the season that they had the year after that, which was great. Y'all coming out the gate with Bama. Ain't no warm-up games. We got to say right now, we're going to set the tone, knock Bama off, and let them know right now it's a new year.
I understand.
But I just need this one game from you before we get started because we know about the next 3.
Man, we cooking. We coming out this first week of the season. We cooking. Bama, Castellanos ain't talking for no reason. We on the road for something different this year. For my Seminoles, this is bounce back. This is get back. Everybody know the last time we played Alabama, I think we got the win. Shout out to my boy Rico Curry. I love you. Roll Tide ain't coming through Doe Campbell for the win. They going down. And we talking about James Brown celebrations for me, for sure, on a good evening.
Hey, one thing I can say, Moss, that I am on your side about. In the NIL world, anything is possible. Anything. Go from 2 to 10 to 12-0. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, true that.
Right.
Yes, sir.
True that.
That's one thing I can say.
True that. It can happen. Anything's possible. That was good, Zay. That was good.
I'm just saying, that's my brother.
And y'all
man.
both got something in y'all's cup.
Nah, this some of that Timmy Hortons.
I'm talking about T1
That's the
and
Look.
Hey.
I am not. You see that? That's colored. That's
that
colored.
pineapple juice, I think.
Yes,
I
that's
can go ahead
colored.
and get on my first four, man. Florida State is gonna get thumped by Alabama. They are gonna get thumped. Castellano's been talking way too much. The one boy came out and was like, you know what? We just gonna tolerate disrespect when we get to that point. They already got you on the bulletin board. Y'all the first game up. Y'all ain't got half the talent that they got. They gonna thump y'all, but then y'all gonna win. Y'all gonna get your feet. Y'all gonna get back focused. Y'all gonna get your feet on the ground. I don't know why Mike Norvell let his quarterback come out and say any blasphemous like that. That speaks about the program in y'all situation right now. Y'all need to fire him after this year. But y'all gonna win y'all's next 3 games.
What's your thoughts post game?
Hey man, this man said his drink was colored.
look. That's how I say. I ain't say nothing.
Man, listen, Moss, Castellanos is talking that talk, and I'm loving it. And I hope he can back it up because I know that would be a great victory for you and your program, man. I just, man, that's gonna be tough right off the barrel.
Right off the
Yeah,
barrel.
I got y'all 3-1.
Remember that last SEC
But
foe we
but
played start the year off? That was when we ran off that undefeated. So don't
but
forget about it.
let me say this, Moss. They said in the NIL era, anything is possible. And I agree. But also, having a quarterback who can run like that, anything is possible.
Oh, facts. His legs can change a game.
I think that's the
Yeah.
difference.
Yes.
And then we got Miami, Pittsburgh, Stanford. Got those next 3 coming up, and we go on a bye. What's your thoughts about those next 3? Of course, we got that rivalry with Miami. It's in Doak Campbell. I'm not negating anything on this schedule right now as a loss. Only 0.5 I got is that Alabama because I respect what they have. Miller at the running back, Sampson, and you know Ryan Williams is one of my guys. I love that young kid, so I respectively have that as a 0.5. Other than that, I have us coming down this board, putting in work this season.
Who you got? Who you calling?
WTP.
I got y'all going a 3.5 right there. I got y'all beating Pittsburgh, Stanford, Wake Forest, and a 0.5 against Miami. Y'all got them at home. I think that y'all can make that a really, really interesting game and possibly pull out the win. So that's a 0.5 for me right there.
And I'm
So
a
right
second.
now I got y'all at 6.5.
Yeah, I'm a second that. So next.
Post game.
Yeah, I'm with it too.
City League TV.
Man, I would like to see y'all have like one of them stories that Zay was talking about. I really, really would like to. And y'all know I'm gonna talk that talk. You're gonna go as far as your quarterback goes. So like really, it's just like all on your quarterback. Like if your quarterback can go out there and be the man, like it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. But I think the ceiling is like 9-3. The ceiling is like 9-3. So like 8-4 is like probably the best they can do. The worst is a 6-6 or 7-5, which would be improvement from the previous year. So we'll say over and under
7.5.
7.5.
7.5. They can get that. They can get that. I'm gonna rock with them just for Moss because I'm tired of us being on his tail. You know what I mean? Like for real, because I'm like while he talking, I have issues. So all I could think about is when Alabama thump them and all of that, and then we got to rewind and listen to the tape and listen to Moss be like, yeah, we might even have to slow roll it and get all of the actions in there and all of that. But I'm rooting for Florida State this year, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Like
Appreciate
8, man. Like, please get 8. Please let Florida State get 8. For Moss, for Dez, like them the Florida State cats that I know.
Yes, sir. Shout out.
I got a question. I got a question for Moss.
Yes, sir.
How many wins y'all need to keep Mike Norvell as the head coach?
I'm gonna be honest. We got to win this year. Coming off a 2-10 season, to keep him as head coach, we got to get 9 wins. 9 wins will shake the room in the ACC for Florida State. You talking playoff positioning. You talking about possibilities of a national championship. Because when you get in that playoff, that's the second season. You know, we don't know what could happen at that point. Teams show up. And if we playing the way that I'm looking, I'm already over with our 7.5. And I just feel like this is a redemption season, a get back year, a year that everybody just sit back and say, Moss, your boys is rolling. That's why I ain't even went and got my Florida State stuff yet, because I'm just waiting.
I think you're biased in a way. I think y'all just need 7, and I think y'all need to tremendously improve as a football team, because we seen USC last year. We seen USC last year as a 6-6 football team. We was talking about them like, yeah, they improved though. You know what I mean? They improved a lot from what we seen before. So I think 7.
I mean, you had 1 year where you had more wins than 2 years combined. That's tough, though. That's tough,
bro. It's hard to go from 2 wins to 9.
Yeah,
though.
I think 7 is safe. 8, he's good at 8 for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you looking at that schedule, you got an Alabama, Miami, a Clemson, and a Florida. And if he was to lose all 4 of those games, he'd still be in good shape, because those are 4 really, really good teams. He's gonna have to beat Virginia Tech though. But even if he did lose to Virginia Tech, that's still a game that he could probably get away with. He can't
gotta be NC State. He ain't gotta be Virginia Tech. He gotta be NC State.
Yeah, he can't go 6-6. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, when you mention those 4 to 6 games, thinking of Virginia Tech and NC State, that's even losing those 4 games for me is tough, because you have to win you have to win this year. You got to win 2 to 3 of those games. Those are big games. You've played Clemson, you've played Miami multiple years now. You have to win those games. You know, so that's just I say 8. I say 8. I'm gonna step off 9. I'm gonna say 8. I agree with you on the 8. I just think those are 4 games he got to win. He got to do a lot better than 2.
Bro, between Alabama, Miami, and Florida, if y'all gonna hit y'all ceiling on the year, I think all y'all got to do is win 1.
Win 1, yeah. Win 1.
Just win 1. That's it. That's all you need to bring the energy back to the program.
We got to start off with that first game, man. It's at home. You know, so
it ain't gonna be that first game, bro. So, starting off 3-1, if y'all can start off 3-1, that's an improvement from last year. So, no tripping.
I see 3-1, 4-0, but I see 4-0. Honestly, if you ask me, I like 4-0 because we at home.
Let's go ahead and start at that Clemson game, though.
You got Clemson, Virginia Tech, North Carolina State, Florida. Out of those last 4 games for me, it's just that Clemson, playing at Clemson, playing at Florida. I think 2 of the toughest places that's going to be to play this year. If Flagway healthy, I say 0.5. If Flagway not healthy, we get the 1. And I just say 0.5 with Clemson. Tough place to play. Last time we won there, national championship type season. Thoughts, WTP?
I got y'all losing to Clemson, a 0.5 with Virginia Tech, But y'all can win that game because it's at the crib. I think y'all can beat NC State, and I got .5 at Florida. But it depends on Lagway. Is Lagway 100% healthy, or is Texas knocked him so far into the dirt that he done for the season?
I was waiting for you to talk about your boys at some of these schools. What's your thoughts, City League TV?
Man, L to Clemson, but it would be great for them to upset them. I will have a .5 with Virginia Tech and North Carolina State. Probably can give them that. Maybe they in Florida. Like, dang, man. Maybe 2-2. Maybe.
I respect that decision because you got Florida. That's at Florida. I feel you feel the same way.
Yeah.
Blacksburg being a team we lost to
But
last year.
y'all probably not going to beat Virginia Tech. And oh, man, that could be bad. That's y'all going out for it. Man, that could be bad.
They
Dang,
can't go 1-3.
I'm sorry, Moss. Y'all could lose. Y'all could lose those last 4, man. That's bad. I'm sorry, man.
See how it started, Zach? See how it started? Look how it finished.
Hey, Moss, I sat this one out.
Lord have mercy.
I sat this one out, man. They give me a worse rap than I am.
Oh, shoot, Moss.
Jesus.
You could end with 4 L's, man, and go into the. Oh, golly. I was trying to root for you.
Hey, listen, let me say
Oh,
this.
gosh. Go ahead, Zach.
Let me say this. I don't think Florida State's gonna lose to well, they're gonna get beat down against Clemson, but they got who they got after that?
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech got a bye week, bro. So that's gonna be a sticky game for Florida State, bro. And they both gonna be on short weeks after that. They're gonna play on a Friday night on the 21st. And they're gonna play, and they both gonna be NC State gonna be more rested. So that's a scary game for Florida State for real. Because bro, yeah, y'all gonna lose all 4 of them games, bro. If the only chance y'all got to win out of all 4 of them games is Virginia Tech. And I'm just keeping it the band. Like, y'all not gonna beat Clemson, y'all not gonna beat Florida. We both know that. Like, you know that for real. You get
That's
out
a rivalry game. Don't forget. Stop talking. That's a rivalry game.
It is a rivalry. Stop talking. I'm gonna keep
It's a
talking. What do you mean? Don't get mad. Hey, it's played on the field. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. It's played on the field. Don't tell me to stop talking. Don't tell me to stop talking. It's played on the field. You get mad at me for what? I'm just giving my opinion.
0 for the last 4.
I'm calling my opinion, cuz. Hey, what are you talking about? Why are you mad at me?
It's a rivalry game. We not 0-4 in ours.
All right, girl.
That's all I'm saying.
Y'all gonna win.
We knew it was coming.
Y'all gonna win.
No, what I'm saying is, all I'm saying is in the last 4 years, I can see if we haven't won none of them, and you saying that, but we split the last 4 years.
All right, y'all gonna win.
Easily lost. It's a rivalry game.
Y'all gonna win.
What's your thoughts post game? I give it to you. I'll give you your .5 with Florida. I like the pick because it's at Florida.
Yeah, this is probably one of the tougher teams to call preseason because y'all have 0 returning starters on offense. Tommy Castellano's been talking that talk, and I like it. But I mean, y'all get Deuce Robinson from USC. Alabama is gonna be tough, you know. Texas A&M or East Texas A&M, Kent State, Virginia, all winnable games. Miami, rivalry game. Who knows? Pittsburgh, Stanford, Wake. Y'all could beat those teams. At Clemson, y'all might be in trouble. Virginia Tech, NC State, winnable. Florida, rivalry game. But bro, it's a tough team to call because I mean, again, y'all got a completely new offense. Y'all went to the transfer portal.
Coaching staff. And a completely new coaching staff. Let's mention that.
Man, with Malzahn and Tony White, man, it's tough. Florida State is tough to handicap right now, man, because we just don't know. But I think y'all can get 8.
Y'all nice.
No, it's
Y'all
just
some
that when you
nice-ass
talk
dudes.
about Tony White and Malzahn, they're just not bringing in any. He's not bringing in any offense. He's bringing in a run style offense to go against some of the offenses that we were against last year on the defensive side. If you notice in the ACC, there are teams that run the ball very well. Georgia Tech being one of them, a team we don't see this year on the schedule. Of course, the Virginia Tech team run the ball well. You got Miami, you have Florida, you have Clemson, you have teams that run the ball well in the ACC respectively. But I think when he brings that dimension to run the ball, we also have tight ends this year. We also have, of course, we know about Deuce Robinson. We have a freshman phenom nobody know about. I'm going to just say that, Boggs. Get used to the name. And I think he's going to be a difference maker this year for Florida State. And all the talk that you see, I'm going to just leave it alone. I don't really get too much into it. I read a little bit about it. I'm looking forward to game 1, everything leading up to what we do. And we'll talk more about that when I talk Florida State prior to the season. Outside of that, I just think, like I said, it's a bounce back year. Can't even go 5-6 this year. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Ceiling 8-4 for me. Ceiling. That's a very high number.
Yeah.
But the floor, it could be 4 and 8, bro. That's the only thing I be saying.
So what
Anywhere
teams
in between.
What's 4 easy wins that you see on the schedule?
Wake Forest, Stanford, Kent State, and East Texas A&M. That's the 4 easy wins.
Virginia easy.
Man, I don't know because they were the bottom of the barrel in the ACC last year. I got to make sure it's going to work right because if they get their face them, y'all was. If y'all get y'all face, listen, bro. Listen. You gave me the floor. If y'all get y'all face something against Alabama, I'm not sure how y'all going to react when y'all play the first ACC team that y'all meet. I'm not sure. I am not sure. This is the state of your program, bro. This is how you got to look at it.
Alabama team who people don't really know what they're gonna do this year too. Think about it.
They got tenfold the talent that y'all got. Tenfold.
Okay, but when we talked about Alabama, when we talked about Alabama's predictions this year, nobody is thinking that Alabama could be a top team. Remember that.
That's not true because the college football game just dropped and they're the best team on the game. Who don't think they got who? What are you saying? Who don't think they got talent?
That's college football. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Bro, you think they just blow this out of there? You know what? No, they don't.
They better than the Buckeyes on there?
Oh, we second or third. No, Texas.
They got Alabama ranked number 1 on college football. That's
no. I'm talking about the team overall. Period. Team overall.
Team overall don't matter.
They believe they had a number 1 defense in college football. They said they got
exactly. That's the only thing I'm saying, bro. This stuff is not made through thin air though. Like I do research in all different types of ways. I watch media days. I play video games. I get on YouTube. I listen to whoever the media dudes is from each conference. Bro, Florida State is not up there. They're not up there in this conference yet. Like I hope they get back. I hope y'all get back because it's good for the sport, bro. But y'all, I don't think y'all there yet. Y'all gotta get
last year. Nobody expected us to be 2-10. I didn't expect us to be that bad.
I didn't either, but it happened.
That's what I'm saying.
And then put some mustard into the program. You know, a lot of people don't like mustard for y'all people that's watching. You know what I mean? It put some mustard out there in the program. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm saying, bro. Listen, you think I'm against you for real. No. I just be speaking my truth and what I feel. I'm not against you, bro. But like I told No, I'm a kicker while he down. We only talking about sports. In real life, I'm gonna pick you up. That's the only thing I'm saying. And we talking about football.
I think some of what it is with Alabama, I mean, they got a lot coming in. They have a lot that's stepping in that played some last year, but they returning a heck of a lot. I get it. But nobody's thinking this is a game that we've been preparing for this. This is like y'all got that game in a few days. So for me, I don't know. I just think it's a different feel when they're starting off with this game first week in Doak County. Think we're gonna come
boss,
up.
you
But
getting the
who's
fun
gonna
of it
time
right
out?
now. Go ahead, T1. My bad.
Who's been preparing? What players do y'all have that's going to automatically? And I'm just going off of kind of like how Zay talking. Like, who do y'all have that's just going to automatically turn this around for y'all? We know that anything is possible and anything can happen, but that first game is going to tell a whole lot if y'all get smacked down. If y'all can compete with them, it may help y'all season. But if y'all get smacked down, because y'all just not there yet, because y'all done got pushed back. So
And my whole thing is too though, when and I'm glad we gotta highlight this first game with y'all, bro, because last year they had Milrow who didn't fit the board system. He didn't fit the board system at all. Now they got Ty Simpson. Simpson, he can sling that thing a little bit, but he got legs too. Don't let the country field get you. You know what I mean? But they got dudes everywhere. And we know, everybody in the country know that Bama got dudes everywhere. Just go check one of their recruiting classes. They got dudes everywhere. It ain't stopped. We only a year and a half removed away from Nick Saban. You don't think them guys are still there? No, they still there. They still there. Y'all playing one of the best of the best. And for you to be talking like y'all about to come back right now, this first game, I want you to put your money where your mouth is. That's the only thing, because I'm a betting man.
It's on my nose.
I'm a betting man.
It's on my nose.
You want to bet another case? Let's bet another case.
On my nose. Put two of them up.
Oh, hey, we locked in. Y'all heard that live on stream. We locked in. 2K.
What you want that?
How many points you gonna give him? How many points you gonna give him, Zay?
God damn it, bet good, money on the table.
Hold that cup up. I got your cup.
Yeah. Now you locked in on that one, bro.
Ain't no
back, no trade back. Ain't no back, no trade back. We locked in on them 2 cases.
How many points you gonna give him, Zay? Because you got it.
Zero.
Oh, just head up. Just head up. Just head up.
Listen, it ain't friendly when you betting.
Head up.
It ain't friendly when you're betting.
There you go. Head up.
Nah. Money on the
told y'all this was gonna be a 2-hour show, didn't I?
We already knew it was coming. I don't know why they
look. And I've been quiet. I've been trying to chill and stuff because y'all be talking about me.
Hey man, tomorrow Friday, man. What y'all complaining about? Tomorrow Friday.
We ain't going on tomorrow. Y'all on that good summer break, man.
Tomorrow Friday, bro.
We appreciate it tonight, Mr.
I'm still working with kids, man.
I work all 3 of my jobs tomorrow. Y'all good?
Oh yeah, you gonna be. I'm gonna be in the text late night then, Zay, because I know you'll be up.
I am not gonna answer because I'm gonna be irritated, bro. I'm liable to cuss you out, bro.
No, I appreciate y'all coming on, man, this evening talking this great ACC talk. And as we talked about the season output for this conference, it's a conference we know what they bring to the table, but it's also a conference that we're really keyed in on. A lot of teams that's looking like they can get some wins, but a lot of teams that look like it's going to be an up and down season as well. For my Seminoles, I want us to have a bounce back season, something special to where come January, Zay gonna really be sipping that cup because he ain't gonna have no fun with his Bucks watching my nose play primetime football games.
I hope it happens.
But I'm just looking forward to the season as we continue to do what we do, dibble and dabble in some of our teams. Post game, anything, WTP, City League, or FanDuel, anything y'all got to say to the people this evening?
My cup is colored.
And we love y'all. We're going to keep it politically correct.
Man. Straight up, man. We appreciate y'all. Anything, anybody?
Man.
Also, we're going to work on, we got that Michigan-Ohio State talk for the Big Ten coming up. We're going to break it down, and we know how much of a battle that is for y'all up north, all around the Natty, the Midwest, the champs, and we just going to bring them 2 schedules to y'all and give y'all our thoughts on both of those teams respectively with that rivalry, as well as have some questions for
we still got the Big Ten and SEC over and under, man. Don't
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying we're going to do a separate show. I'm getting into that, as well as
I hope we can get into that show, bro.
The SEC and Big Ten talk.
I don't be available, bro.
We're gonna get it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get your Big Ten. We want you in on some of that talk. But we got the SEC coming as well. And then we'll be tuned in for all other things. WTP, FanDuel, City League TV, Parlay Poet Blitzberg, Level Up Sports, and Post Game 8-6. If you haven't, make sure you follow those respective pages. As we always do, it's almost 10 o'clock, and we're going to hit y'all. Peace. Make sure you like and subscribe. Play back, hit the comments, all the above.
Run it.
Much love. We out.